Howdy folks, and welcome back to Stranger Things, the finale. Stranger Things 3, Episode 8. It keeps coming in like that. I mean, it's just like perfect. I love it. The Battle of Starcourt. I'm trying not to read the description, although you can kind of imagine what it would be. So, last episode, Elle is down for the count. The kids are all together at Starcourt Mall. The adults are going to be heading down. I guess they're driving from the fairgrounds to the mall, I would imagine, and trying to get down to underground where the Russians are because they want to shut down the gate. They want to destroy the machinery that can make the gate. Thankfully, Alexei, that's his name, he was able to share that information with the conspiracy dude prior to him being killed, sadly. He was a cool character. I really wish they'd been able to save him, get him to the hospital. Although, what hospital, right? You know, it's not a big town. It probably might only have one big hospital, and we already know that hospital has been kind of trashed and a lot of people died. So I don't know that they could actually have saved him anyway. And the biggest concern, of course, right now, the biggest cliffhanger is Elle being down. Billy is still Billy, hasn't been absorbed or melted, and is seemingly on the hunt or following them, the kids, although it's going to be pretty obvious. I guess they're trying to get to... So the Flayer is also trying to get to the portal, right? Right? To like get more reinforcements or maybe just to get back or whatever. But I think the portal plays a big part for the Flayer as well. So Billy will try to get down there too. So is everybody going to get down there? It says Battle of Starcourt. That doesn't mean above ground or below ground, because the Russian facility, at least the entrance is in Starcourt. It looked like there was a very long tunnel going away in a distance, so it's not. It's probably not exactly where the facility is. But anyway, enough talking. Let's see how they're going to finish this. So far, pretty great. Stranger Things 3, although right down here it says S3, but it's not season 3. It's 3. It's like 3 movies. Here we go. I mean, cutting her leg off is one possibility. What can the kids do? Okay, not cutting off a leg, just cutting the crap out of her. I mean, cutting the stuff out of her. Won't that necessarily... That might shatter her own bone, right? Oh, she's pulling it out, not crushing it. She's going to pull it out and then destroy it. Okay. Somebody needs to go step on that thing now. There we go. Terminator? Oh no. Hopper. I don't know why I keep mistaking feet for the Terminator. Every time I see a stomping foot, I think it's the Terminator guy.
Just the facts.
She's right. But you're all gonna die, but you don't have to.
Erica.
Sorry, may I?
Can't spell America without Erica.
Okay.
They do have the advantage of knowing the scale and knowing everyone.
Feeds into their...
Did you just talk about yourself in the third person? Did he just
Steve's her daddy now.
All right, where are we going? Weather top. Weather what?
It's a stolen car. At some point, like state police or somebody is gonna notice this thing. So they're sending Elle away with the other kids. They're still gonna have to come back together somehow and fight. I don't think they're gonna be fighting on two fronts here, are they?
Mike. Go ahead.
Oh, the Russians. Yep. It's not like the Flayer's going to be cutting ignition cables, but the Russian will. Oh, no, it's not the Russians. Totally wrong. Billy. Is Billy just trying to get him to go back into the mall? Because he wants them all there? Well, like I said, they're back together. I figured they wouldn't be fighting on two fronts, sure enough. They need to be careful when the doors open on this elevator, though, because the Russians might be there. Get your guns ready.
No, we were here.
Oh, yep. Oh boy. Hopper done did it. And who is Susie? Are we ever gonna figure out? Yeah. He sounds made up. Nope, didn't make it. Time to hike. Alright, Nancy is all onto the guns. Where does she get the training?
Caution, okay?
Suburban family?
If he knows where he is,
Where did she get all this training on firearms? Yeah, but you want to waste your battery flipping a car. You need to recharge. Is he going to notice that the uniforms have bullet holes and blood on them at some point? It's amazing that he speaks Russian so fluently that he doesn't have an accent, that they aren't noticing an accent.
Talking so much.
This is Bald Eagle.
Copy that. Good to hear your voice, Bald Eagle. What's your 20?
Yeah, so Elle didn't have enough juice to flip this thing, which I figured.
Ready?
If her power is needed before she's fully charged, the only thing that's going to get her is probably, you know, protection of her friends and family.
I told you.
She testing her power? Has she lost all of her power? No. Well, she's currently tapped. She currently can't do anything. She'll have, I think, power when she needs it, but here comes the bad guy. Oh, they're separated. Coming down in between them.
Job or what? Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Detective Byers.
She was trying to get the job with the police, right?
It's a ring, doesn't
He
it?
offered her a job. Forgot about that. The dinner date?
What do you say? Friday, 8 o'clock?
Another dinner date?
Elle likes to watch.
They did pull back and show all those containers full of that acid stuff, so I wonder if that's going to come into play here at some point again. Like it did for the distraction for the kids to get out. Ow. What's coming for these guys? Oh, nothing's coming for them. Whoops. Yeah, it pushed the button and transmitted a roar. Dustin needs to really work on his radio procedures. He constantly talks. He never gives people time to respond. Not like they could, but, you know. Can it not sense where they are? Is it really confused? Or is it just toying with them? Or is it waiting for something? Well, that didn't work out so well. Now it knows where they went. If there was a way out through the gap, why didn't they keep going and go out the exit before the thing started sending the tentacles in? Is he going to call for his girlfriend and she'll know the number? Didn't he say she was a math nerd? Yeah, he's just trying to keep them in there. He's not trying to kill them. His job apparently... Oh boy, Nancy. Probably just flooded. Don't worry about it. Start shooting now, Nancy. There you go. That many legs and that size, you should easily be able to outrun that car. Oh my goodness. His girlfriend. We are going to see his girlfriend. Or at least parts of her. Hands, maybe. Nope. Whole girlfriend. Susie's real.
Susie, I caught.
Look at what you see.
Is it their song? You don't have time for this musical interlude. Oh, turn it back.
Turning around.
It wants Elle.
It's turning around.
It thought Elle was with them. Billy won't listen to you.
Billy, you don't have to do this.
Unless Billy's still in there.
Billy Hargrove, you live on 4819 Cherry Lane. Billy, please, my passion.
Yeah. Come on, Hopper. Beat this guy. Finally. Come on. Gotta have some redemption for Hopper. He's gotta beat him. So why does Billy not just kill Elle? He's taking her somewhere. I guess to be consumed, maybe? That's the whole point? She's going to be added to the collective. Yes! The fireworks. Those explosions may not be hurting him, but they are distracting the heck out of him. Joyce, you can't turn both keys. Well, you don't want to turn the keys now anyway, because Hopper's out there. Oh, you got a momentary advantage on him, but it didn't last. That's going to be what kills him, probably, the device, right? But if you close it, it's going to vaporize everybody in there. You're going to find a way to tap into the little Billy inside? So really, he was never really completely taken over, right? He was just kind of influenced? Is that what we're getting at here? Not like the other ones that were zombified? Ow! Yeah, that can hurt. Oh, now he definitely looks like the Terminator. Even more so than before. Well, that did work. Now, what would getting through to Billy, what would it do? I mean, he can't stop this thing. Oh, he can just delay. Let her get out. Well, goodbye, Billy. Elle, get away. Don't let his sacrifice be for nothing. Won't this vaporize Hopper, though? Yeah, Billy's dead. Oh, we don't get to see. Immediately what happened. I guess we're going to get an aftermath sort of thing here, huh? Oh, no, we do get to see. Everybody down there was vaporized. We got to presume he was, too. And the crack is sealed. So I guess the flare... If this works, that means the mind flayer is on the other side. Yeah. And was... Through the hole was controlling these things. Okay, I completely misunderstood the whole time. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, he should have been vaporized. He was a jerk, but he was her stepbrother. Government's finally here. Finally. Yeah, he understands the significance of that. One of her kids. Where's her other boy? Oh no, Elle, yeah. Hopper's gone. She knows it. Plenty of time left in this episode. What else are they going to show us?
Be cursed. Some believe the rise in Satanism is to blame.
Oh yeah, D&D Satanism. That was the thing in the 80s. I too was accused of potentially succumbing to the will of Satan by playing D&D.
We're just,
A team?
we're just friends.
Ah, yeah, just friends.
Fast times. Fast times. Ever heard of it? Top 3 for me, Kate.
Yeah, they are moving out because Hopper's dead, they believe. I'm guessing he still is. I don't think there's any hope, is there?
Wait, do we get
Oh no,
first
they're
reference
making fun of him
behind the clouds?
for this song.
But you're butchering it.
Okay, what's up with Elle? Where is she hanging out? And Jonathan's an adult. He doesn't have to go with his mom. He can stay with Nancy. There's Elle. So is she going to be with Joyce? I guess. Oh, come on, say it. You were going to say it before.
Mike,
Or is she going to say it? Come on, man.
Mike,
You said you loved her.
you too.
Technically, he did already say it once, right? So to break the ice, she just said she loved him too. That's very cute. I don't think they're a good couple, though. I don't get the chemistry between those two at all.
Really honest. That's
Is it going to really end this sad with them all split up, or is
I don't want
something going to
things
change? How much time's left? Not a lot, but some.
So
The D&D books for her? Yep.
keep on growing up, kid.
That's where they're going to end it. Let's just make sure real quick. Oh, no. There's after credits scenes, so we'll jump to those. So what's going on back in Mother Russia? Not the American. Who's their prisoner? Okay. What's going on here? Oh, one of those little guys is still alive. The Demogorgons. So they've got one of those. That doesn't mean the flare is still around, though. Or that the portal is still open. Okay, so that was Stranger Things 3. Let me get to the point that I said I was going to save till later, and that was that I had apparently misunderstood. I thought that the flare, the entity of the flare, whatever it was somehow trapped on this side when Elle closed the portal last time. And apparently, no. Apparently, it got mad that she closed the portal last time because it wanted to be on this side. It wanted to, it wanted to have its influence over here. It wanted to conquer, destroy, whatever. And so when she closed the portal, it closed the flare on the other side. And then when the Russians were opening the gate, that's when the flare reached out and was able to, control Billy and build the monster and all that stuff and control the monster. And of course, once they closed the portal again, then the connection to the monster was gone. I get it now. It took me 8 episodes to get it, but I finally got it. Makes total sense. Let's talk in general. First of all, for the conclusion, I don't know, man. First of all, poor Joyce. First of all, she has a horrible first marriage. Then she loses Bob. That was his name, right? The new love in her life in Stranger Things 2. And in Stranger Things 3, she loses Hop. God, this poor woman, I'm amazed she had a smile on her face. A sad smile, but a smile on her face at the end. I don't like the idea that we've lost Hopper. I mean, losing Billy, yeah, you kind of almost thought he would probably be lost at the end of Stranger Things 2, so that's not a big deal to me. And he went out well, right? I mean, she tapped into that innocence, that inner innocence of his, and the inner good of his, and he was able to fight the control and actually help save Elle. Although if they hadn't closed the portal, it wouldn't have done any good because Elle wasn't running away. Elle's powers, I think Mike is right; they'll come back, especially since if the subtitles helped too, because they indicated that there was a bit of a sound, a bit of a vibration going on whenever she was trying to do it, but it just wasn't strong enough. So it sounds like it's coming back. It's going to come back at some point. Losing Hop, man. We also lost a lot of people in the town, if you think about it. A lot of people were zombified, including a lot of kids, too. Ugh. And they all died. So the only thing about this ending that it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth is the loss of Hopper. And because of the loss of Hopper, then half the people that we know, half of our characters have left. Now imagine if there's a Stranger Things 4. Is there yet? Has it been announced? That it will, obviously they'll find some way to bring them back together. But it's not going to be with Hopper. And Hopper is such a key... was such a key member of the show. I know that the actor has moved on to some Disney-related stuff now, so maybe that's one of the reasons why he departed. I don't know. But poor Elle. She, just like Joyce, Elle has lost everything, right? Mother, the quote-unquote papa that raised her was, evil scientist or whatever you want to, however you want to describe him. Losing Hop, right? At least she has Mike. So that's pretty cool. And we get Robin and Steve as friends. As you know, as kind of like partners essentially. There, she's even looking out for him, getting him a job. So I think that's kind of cool. So all in all, it was a good ending, except for the whole Hopper thing, which set into motion the departure of the half the team. But I tell you, this Stranger Things 3, I keep wanting to say season. You can say season. Stranger Things 3, a lot better than 2. 2 was a bit uneven at times. It had a great conclusion. But it was a very uneven season, very uneven year. 3, though, was pretty even. It was pretty well-paced. It was pretty exciting all the way through. I kind of paced out watching it in kind of chunks of 2 episodes at a time. And I still really enjoyed it. Normally, I would sit down and just watch the whole thing, which I did for 1 and 2. I didn't react to them at the time. It's easier to mainline when you're not reacting. But overall, I think this was a pretty darn good year. I am curious what you guys think. So let me know in the comments. Did you really enjoy Stranger Things 3? What did you like or dislike about it? What do you think about Hopper? What do you think about the outcome of what happened to Hopper? And do you also think that there is no chemistry between Eleven and Mike? There is no chemistry between Eleven and Mike. It's a very awkward relationship. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.